Welcome to halftime of the Thursday night football game of the week here on NFHS and the Varsity Sports Show Network. Great game, and it's Cactus Shadows at Campo Verde. The Falcons at the Coyotes. Two great teams and a great matchup tonight. So, okay, we are joined by Coach Lou Perrone of My Recruits here to talk about the tip of the week. Coach Perrone, this week's tip, what is it?
Vince, first of all, you're 100% right. We absolutely, Thursday night football has been fantastic. We got a great game. The number one thing that players are told in the recruiting process is do it on the field. Do it on the field. You got to have confidence, okay, to do it on the field. But even more importantly, you know, this generation, these young men, they don't know how to talk. They don't know how to project themselves with confidence. They don't get on with a coach and say, hey, listen, I've got a 4.0 GPA. Okay. I scored 13 touchdowns for my team. I am a leader. You want me. Okay. And you would be surprised how many coaches crave confidence. You know, they would rather have, most of these schools would rather have an average to a little slightly above average athlete with a tremendous amount of confidence. And, you know, you can't, that's something that you just don't teach.
So you're saying that this is not the time to be humble because the competition is so stiff out there. You have to sell yourself.
You have to stand out. There are, I keep telling everybody, you can listen to the experts that say they're experts, but 20,000 high school football players are not going to have a place to play this year. And you can take that number pretty much to the bank. There is a supply and demand offset that is so great. So you need to have confidence. You need to get it done on the field. You need to have your grades right, but confidence, not only is it going to help you in forget about football. Football's great. Okay. Football's taken you so far. Football's taken me so far. It's who we are and our confidence that takes us beyond that. So any player that's listening, parent that's listening, confidence is what you need to move forward aggressively and in the right direction.
Okay, so a coach, a recruiter makes contact. Let's say I'm a kid, you know, Johnny Smith, running back at whatever high school. All right. And a coach approaches me, reaches out to me, DMs me, or comes to visit me at school. How do I introduce myself to him, Coach Perrone?
Coach, very nice to meet you. Thank you so much for reaching out. My name is Jack Smith. I'm a 2022 running back here at Campo Verde or here at Cactus Shadows. I want you to know I have a 4.0 GPA. Okay. I'm not blazing at 4.4 speed, but I run a respectable 4.6, and I'm giving you my honest time because I believe in integrity. I want you to know that I value your program. I value the things that you do offensively, but more importantly, how you value character, which is why I see that I'm a great fit. If you have any questions about my character, you can ask my coach, you can ask my recruiter, you can ask my neighbor. I'm not afraid of who I am and what's gotten me to this point. The same way you're proud of what's gotten you to this point, Coach. Let's make this thing happen.
I like that. So it's always
you would be floored, Vince.
Yeah.
At how many times college coaches come to me and say, I had it happen today. He said, I spoke to one of your guys today. It was an unbelievable conversation. I want to recruit him just because he's a great kid.
Well, I like that in that the fact that it maybe is even wise to know a little bit about the program that is recruiting
100%.
you so that you can talk about, hey, coach, that was a heck of a game you guys had last week. Man, you called that one play on 3rd and long and it paid off. Coaches love that stuff.
Let me tell you something. I had a linebacker turn around and say to a linebacker's coach, I love the way you blitz the Sam when you guys bounce to the 4-2-5 cover 3, and the linebackers coach called me up and said, man, this is the guy.
Wow.
I was so excited talking to him. He knows more about my defense than the guys in my linebacker room.
All right, Coach, we got 2 minutes to run through some prospects now.
Woo!
We're going to talk running backs this week. I'm
Okay.
going to give you names. You talk about them. We got 2 minutes. You ready?
Ready.
Here we go. Brian Bogardus, Saguaro High School.
Oh my God. Total talk about confidence, character, and all the above. Young man that's got currently, I think, 12 or 13 offers. Some school's going to get really lucky. Missed a little bit of last year. This kid he checks every single box, mainly that character box. Next.
Vincent Calbone, Willow Canyon.
Vincent Calbone, Willow Canyon, power back. Kind of schools run a 2-back set. This is the guy. Actually, his speed is picking up a lot. Not many things going on over there offensively right now after game 1, but Coach Stangler likes to run the ball 70% of the time. Don't be surprised. This guy has some monster games and hits the board hard.
Dylan Hoyt, Paradise Honors.
Love this kid. Short in stature, big in heart. Gonna carry this team just as far. Dylan Hoyt will as far as this team goes, as Dylan Hoyt will take them. They're picking up Vance Cooper, who's another stud running back, who is a 2023. But Dylan Hoyt is playing on a level right now that I think can carry that Paradise Honors team.
Zach Hammett, River Valley.
Oh my God. Possibly the most underrated running back in the state of Arizona. Literally 600 yards rushing and 6 touchdowns in 2 games, I believe. It might have even been more. There might even be 600 yards and 10. Hold on. I know we got to go, but I have to tell you, like, what he has. Zach Hammett in 2 games has 600 yards rushing and 9 touchdowns.
Wow.
In 2 games.
All right, Coach, couple more here. Cameron Mack, Peoria.
Going to see him live this week. Love this young man. Balance, vision, speed. Nobody knows about him. That's going to change.
Okay, last 2. They're Carl Hayden Falcons, Kendry Pride, and Elias Baeza.
Carl Hayden, double wing. Steve Arenas loves giving the ball to these guys. They combined for 220 yards and I think 3 touchdowns last week. They put up 68 points. You're going to see these guys just explode. 1-2 punch, 2 different running styles. Love what they're doing at Carl Hayden. 2 awesome backs, Pride and Baeza.
All right, guys, that's it. That was this week's tip of the week. Confidence, running backs this week. On behalf of Coach Perone from My Recruits, I'm Vince Delicio. Enjoy the second half of this Thursday night high school football game of the week. We'll see you next week.